part of me is like, I feel icky saying this. But the fact is they're putting money into arts and culture and sports for women in places that weren't necessarily done before and still aren't done on a global level because they have the bags.
I can imagine somebody listening to this and say, how could that possibly overwrite, the human rights abuses, the stories that we hear? But like, does it work? Does sport washing actually end up, directing attention away from the things that, they might want attention to be directed away from?
Yes. I'm not saying they're not bad guys. Let's just be really clear
of course,
about
I can hear that.
One of the things that a lot of people don't know is that Saudi has a women's Premier League. It's their 4th season. They are investing money, and it's layered and complicated for me personally because as someone who has covered women's sports globally, there are still places in this world that do not accept women in their entirety. We are seeing some of the top names in women's football right now go to Saudi. In fact, former Canadian national player Car Moscato is now coaching Al Qadsiya there now, their team. So it's like, wait a minute, who's participating in this? Yes, maybe coaches and women coaches in particular, because the numbers are very low globally, don't have the opportunities in other markets, so they go there. So this is very effective when it comes to women's sports. Like they just started driving in Saudi 5 years ago, and suddenly like there's a professional women's league. It's the rate at which I'm like, wow, this is fast because they have the money. Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. are co-hosting a World Cup because none of them can afford to do it individually, like literally. But
that's
Saudi,
next year,
but Saudi can afford to do all of these things, and that's why it's effective because people are looking in the sports world for global opportunities, and they're going to get them there.